Who did I bet with? I bet with Child and one other person. Snorley. I know who to claim from my targets. But game 1, we're going to Battlefield, actually, unless this is a button check.
Nope.
No, we are getting right into it.
MuteAce.
All right, and a witch time right off the bat.
Starting off hot.
Didn't really get much off of it. Kind of was probably...
Yeah, it was definitely a weak punish compared to what you can get off of witch time, but...
I think she was worried about Luma.
Potentially. I mean, I'm always worried about Luma. I'm
Yeah.
worried about Luma in games where Rosalina isn't even in.
I think we're going to see more witch times like that, though, just because Xaltis is such an aggressive player. Yeah.
But at the same time, like, people say that Xaltis only holds forward and attacks, and then when they actually play her, they get blown up because they don't realize that Xaltis, while, yes, she plays very aggressive and very almost 50-50 in a way, she has that ability to mix up her options in a way like, oh, you think I'm gonna come in and dash attack or up smash or something along those lines? Guess what? I grabbed you, now I'm off stage, and now I'm gonna do that because you can't shield anymore.
Yep. But these offstage nairs coming out from MuteAce are definitely gonna be what she needs to do against Rosalina, because Rosalina is one of those characters who, when she's recovering, does not have a hitbox that comes out. And even then, Bayonetta Nair is kind of crazy, and it can just beat random things.
Bayonetta Nair is not fair.
Yeah, it's not. Why can you hold a move for 60 frames?
Because it's reasons. And MuteAce taking a commanding lead. I say commanding lead, but this is nothing to Rosalina. It's always nice when you take a stock though, like sub 70, because you're not really afraid at that point.
Ooh, going for the aggressive forward smash read. Nothing coming from it though.
We're definitely seeing Xaltis' aggressive playstyle coming to bite her right now, because she's definitely running into a lot of moves, trying to punish things that aren't necessarily punishable, but trying to push a lot of advantage that isn't necessarily there.
Exactly. So I don't know if she's going to be able to turn it up in this game, but I feel like Xaltis is going to change her playstyle for the next game. Hopefully, anyways.
We could also see a different character. However, I very much
Good
don't
tech.
think that it would serve her
Nice tech.
very well.
Opting for the high recovery, making it back on
This
stage.
is hands.
This is hands.
I was trying to keep it optimistic, but this is hands. This is total hands.
That's a regrab, not going to get it.
Hands.
Hands, feet. Which times?
Every single limb is being thrown at Xaltis right now. I feel like that could have been an up smash.
Oh!
Oh,
But we on Battlefield.
that was a very cute recovery.
Yeah, the
It looked like something like something Pikachu would do.
You're right. Hitting those angles.
Whoa!
Jump up air! Oh, she might not have had a jump.
Bayonetta just dips sometimes.
Looking for that back air. Not gonna get it. Xaltis loves going for that
I wonder
read.
if he did that on purpose. He hit the
Oh,
Luma.
wow, forward throw. That was
And because
bad
he hit
DI.
the Luma, he got another side beam and was able to recover like that.
Probably. There's some things that Bayonetta can do that, if you're aware of it, are just like game breaking.
That was a strong game coming out of MuteAce. Definitely. Xaltis looks lost. Xaltis doesn't know what's going on anymore.
You know what it probably is? Xaltis was probably trying to play Mute like Mute was Gus or Child. But they play completely differently.
Okay, Gus is his own entity. Child is up B personified.
He is. I mean, we saw a few up Bs coming out from MuteAce, but MuteAce
A few?
has a really strong, like, defined neutral, which when you put it on a character that doesn't have a spectacular neutral.
No! And this is the thing.
Okay.
Xaltis has different characters, but for the most part, Xaltis doesn't necessarily play matchups. Xaltis just kind of plays player to player. So when she feels beat in a certain matchup or by some sort of style, she tries to go a different character. However, this is not the play right now. This is not a matchup you necessarily want to do.
That's like the Sabric answer. I lost my switch character.
And I hope it works out. I definitely want to see like a game 3. I want to see her do well, but I don't think that this was the call. She has Lucina. I would have much rather seen that.
Yeah, But oh,
That's it. Goodbye.
look how much
And
time MuteAce had.
Congratulations to MuteAce for advancing to winter semis. This was just not the call. This was not the counter pick. This was not the time for Xaltis to play MuteAce right now.
Like, not only did Xaltis have the time to think about what she needed to fix from last game, as Rosalina, she also had the choice of going to a different stage, but she opted to go back to Battlefield.
I'm not sure. Like, it's not even the stage at this point. It's the fact that even with the Rosa, she didn't look like she had an idea of what she should be doing against MuteAce's Bayonetta. And honestly, it can be really hard to try to figure that out against an opposing Bayonetta on the fly like that. Is that going to be it? Oh my god, am I going to have so...
Pre-packs that might have actually killed.
I don't want to think about that. Shut your mouth. Alright.
Alright,
We're going for glory. We're going for birdies.
Xaltis is going for the deadliest catch right now with these forward smashes.
Excuse me?
She's trying to fish, bro. Like, look at that. She's going for all day.
The deadliest catch.
The deadliest catch. It's deadly because what happens if witch time? Forward smash? Oh, no. Maybe this time. Hey, no. I think we've seen Xaltis not hit like 5 forward smashes already in this game.
Hey, this is not looking good for our hero. Like, I mean, at this point, our hero's dead.
Going from here to 0, and not the other way around.
Yeah.
Hercules.
All right, that movie's. Oh, I'm gonna get destroyed on Twitter for this, but
Don't
that
do it.
movie's very, very mediocre.
Oh.
It's very, very mediocre in a cash grab. And congratulations to MuteAce for winning a match that we already knew she was gonna win.
Yeah. And that's all she wrote.
However, the
All right.
music for Hercules is pretty.
But you can't really say that it's like bad though. You can't say it's mediocre.